What's going on, guys? I got a package here, and this is supposedly the best VGA box for the Dreamcast. Now, it's come a long way. It's from a company in Turkey, and as you can see, it says Istanbul right here. Pretty awesome. Let's open this up. All right. Alright, let's take this out of the bag. This is the Toro itself, and as you can see, it's pretty nifty. Has a really pretty blue color. You can see the inner workings of it. Pretty awesome. This is for a SCART cable. This little input right here. I'll explain that a little later. Got myself a male-to-male SCART cable. Just so this could plug into the XRGB-mini, which I'll also explain. Let's check it out. On our way to get the Sega Dreamcast. And there she is. Still got the broadband modem. Awesome. Still play Quake 3 online. This is a setup. As you can see, the Dreamcast is right here. The Toro is right here. The male-to-male SCART cable, which is running through an adapter, goes into the XRGB-mini. Now real quick on the XRGB-mini. Basically, this is the best upscaler you can get for an HD TV. It takes the beautiful RGB signal and upscales it to 1080p, 720p, whatever you want really. And it looks great. There's a ton of settings you could use. You can make it look much sharper. You could add scan lines, which, you know, resemble like a CRT tube TV. Most people think that playing retro games on a CRT television is the best way to play them. But yeah, it's all well and good. You got the natural scan lines. You could use the NES Zapper, the Sega 3D glasses. Now, using composite on an HD television obviously looks horrible. It's all blurry, the colors are bleeding, but over in Europe, people were treated to SCART, which basically takes the best picture quality out of the older consoles. It takes that nice RGB signal and displays it on your television, which is basically what the developers saw. Unfortunately, here in the States, we were stuck with composite, which is basically the yellow, red, and white. Which, yeah, at the time, it was pretty cool going from RF, you know, when you had to change to channel 3 to 4 to play your video games. Going from that to this was awesome. The red and white was stereo, and the yellow was the video, and yeah, it looked a little better. Problem with that, though, is all those nice, beautiful colors from the console get all squished up and just mashed into that yellow signal. So, SCART and RGB is much, much better. As you can see, the XRGB-mini takes composite as well. It also takes S-video, which basically was a step above composite. Takes all this and runs into an HDMI cable like any other upscaler. So let's go right ahead and check out the Toro in action. Alright, so we're going to test this thing out with 4 games. Shenmue, legendary game, amazing. Vanishing Point, a pretty decent racer. Dead or Alive, how can you forget the good gameplay. Sonic Adventure, gotta admit, not really a big fan of this game. I never really got into the later 3D Sonic games, but it's okay. Alright, as you can see, there's some footage here, and I also want to take a little time to give a little shout out to Chris at Implant Games. I'm using his personal settings for the Dreamcast, and you guys should check out his channel because he has a section on other consoles and custom settings on there as well. Let's take a look at the Toro here. as you can see, it has a pretty cool blue light when it's on, and I'm going to show off more of the design towards the end of the video, and yeah, we'll look at a little more gameplay footage here, or at least cutscenes, and colors really come out. I saw some clarity in the text and at the beginning of the game when I started it, and I'm pretty impressed. I have to apologize. I don't have a capture card, so I'm actually using my phone. I've been using my phone for this whole video, so we'll take a little look at the intro here again, the title screen. You can see how clear the text is here. It's pretty nice, so let's take a look at the next game. So that was the Toro, and I can honestly say this is the best VGA box I've ever used, and I definitely put it over performance, and that says a lot. Now, as you can see, I mean, again, it's very well made. I mean, this is handcrafted. Right here, VGA. I tested this on my computer monitor earlier, and it worked really well. Worked as expected. And on the sides right here, you can see these switches. The switch right here toggles between RGB and VGA, and these first three are for the scan lines, but some pretty nice features. I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check this out. There is a PDF available on there, and it's pretty detailed, so that's pretty awesome. So check it out. Thanks for watching.